This is Louise for MMA Crazy, and we're here with Heather Jo Clark. Now, Heather, how are you finding it in Rotterdam so far?
Oh man, it's a beautiful city. You know, it's very clean, very modern. The hotel here is, 5-star, beautiful. Everyone's been super nice and very helpful, so I love it.
What did you think about coming all the way to Rotterdam for this?
Well, at first I was a little bit nervous, being that the jet lag and everything, but I had a lot of pointers from people that just told me what to do and how to acclimate to the time, and so far so good.
So how are you adjusting then? When did you arrive?
I got here Monday morning, so we left Sunday morning. It was like a full day trip, and didn't sleep on the plane at all. So got here, had a couple hour nap, and then stayed up till the night, and then slept all night. So yeah, I've been doing pretty good so far. Yeah.
Okay, so obviously you're fighting this Sunday. We haven't seen you for a long time. Last time we saw you was the tough finale. So why the long layoff? I
had an ACL surgery 4 days after the fight in the finale. So yeah, it was a long recovery. Unfortunately, I thought it was only going to be 8 months at the most, and it was definitely a little bit longer. So, but I took my time. I did it right, and feeling stronger than ever.
So how are you? How's preparations been in the run-up to this fight?
It's been phenomenal, actually. I probably had one of the best camps I've ever had. I had a lot of, great support from teammates and my coaches, and just, I got that time off. It allowed me a lot of time to really kind of look at my game and just prepare myself. And yeah, I feel really good.
So kind of what changes have you made, if any, in terms of this preparation?
Well, I think you'll see just a completely different fighter than you've ever seen. I was a different fighter going into the Ultimate Fighter, but you didn't see that because I tore my ACL a week before the fight. And then again, fighting in the finale with a torn ACL. So, I'm a completely different fighter, standing on the ground, my wrestling, everything, everywhere. I am a different fighter.
So you're fighting Karolina, you're going to have to say her name.
Kowalkiewicz.
There you go. What do you think of her as an opponent for you?
She's a tough girl. She's 8-0, she's got great footwork. She seems to be pretty comfortable on the ground. She's a go-getter, and I expect her to come being the best fighter that she's ever been. So I'm not taking her lightly, but I really think that, all around, I'm a better fighter everywhere. So I think, she's kind of a real fast hitter. She doesn't kind of sit down on her punches, but that could be something she's been working on. So I'm really, I'm going to take it as the best fighter I've ever faced.
Have you spotted any holes or any weaknesses?
Again, I think, just that she maybe doesn't sit down on her punches, and, that she moves a lot, which is really good for someone who doesn't know how to deal with that. So I've got a pretty good game plan set by some remarkable coaches, and I really feel that I'm going to dominate completely.
So what kind of advice have they given you then going into this?
Just to not allow her to play her game, to really take it to her and make her feel the power that I have, the hurricane power that I've knocked girls out with, and, really just let her know that it's a force to be reckoned with.
So how are you feeling kind of mentally and physically, kind of being through what you've been through? I bet you're, eager to get back in there.
Oh, extremely eager. I'm anxious. I think every fight, I get a little bit more nervous, a little bit more anxious, because there's obviously more on the line, more money, everything, but I think that's normal. I got to talk to John Jones after his last fight, and he said the same thing. He's like, I was nervous, but I just honed into that. It made me faster, it made my reactions better, and just use that emotion to fuel you.
So you're not scared of ring rust or anything like that being out for so long?
No, I think about that, and then I think, well, I've had time off where not because of injuries so much, but just because of, when I was coming from one promotion to the next, where I had almost a year off and stuff like that. And I think the bottom line is, whenever I've gotten in there, I've performed, and I've never froze. I've always had a great performance, and I haven't won every fight, but I've always had one of the fight of the nights, just really done well. And so I know that once I get in there, I might feel a little ring rust, but as soon as that first punch is thrown, that goes out the window, and it's just a fight.
So how do you think the fight's going to unfold then?
I think I'm going to get a finish in this first or second round.
And can you predict kind of how you're going to be going for that?
I'd say it's going to be TKO unless she wants to give me her neck and let me finish that rear naked, or by other submission.
Okay, well, we look forward to seeing that. Thank you very much, and enjoy your time back in there. Thank you.